Hello, my name is Aron Times. Let's play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is my second attempt at a Let's Play of this cult classic. My first attempt ended abruptly when I did a clean install of Windows 10 on my computer and ended up losing not just my raw video, but also my saves from my previous run. To make matters worse, a recent Windows 10 update disabled some very old DRM which was needed to run Vampire Bloodlines. Digital rights management, which, over 10 years ago, supposedly kept pirates from playing the game, is now preventing legitimate owners from doing so. I find this terrible since I actually bought the game twice. First on CD, and second on Steam after my CDs became worn out after frequent use. Pirates, on the other hand, have never had to worry about it. Fortunately, the unofficial patch 9.4 fixed this problem. The unofficial patch is a decades long labor of love by a player named Wesp and comes in two flavors, Basic and Plus. Basic simply fixes bugs in the game, while Plus actually restores a lot of deleted content. And I do mean a lot. Troika ran out of money and had to release the game in an unfinished state, but fortunately left a lot of unused content in the game files. However, I wanted to play the final nights. Again, Wesp came to the rescue and informed the community that simply copying vampire.exe from unofficial patch 9.4 into the final nights would fix the problem, and it did for most people, just not for me. After spending the better part of a day trying to get the final nights to work, I gave up and decided to play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines unofficial patch 9.4 instead. Hopefully, a new version of the final nights will be released soon so I can actually finish what I started. Another reason why I decided to go back to Bloodlines is because of an upcoming game called Sword Coast Legends. Sword Coast Legends is a top down CRPG which can be best summed up as Dragon Age gameplay with Dungeons and Dragons lore. There has been a lot of nerd rage on Steam and in the official Sword Coast Legends forums about how the game is not true to D&D, as if slavishly following a rule set designed with the expectation that a DM, combined with the player's freeform role-playing skills, will make up for the shortcomings of the system. As someone who has done a little research into some of the more popular story-based CRPGs like Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, and Vampire Bloodlines, a lot of what makes these games popular is their loose adherence to the rules. None of the games I mentioned play anything like the PNP RPGs, and have all taken liberties with the rules to some extent to facilitate smoother gameplay. In fact, the one game that came closest to following PNP RPG rules, Troika's Temple of Elemental Evil, was a massive train wreck. It took fewer liberties with the rules compared to Vampire Bloodlines and suffered greatly for it. However, like all Troika games, Temple of Elemental Evil survives to this day thanks to a very dedicated modding community. Troika tried really hard to follow the PNP World of Darkness rules, but found that much of the rule set wasn't relevant to a video game setting. They also discovered that World of Darkness players cared more about the setting and the characters and the plots than the actual rules themselves. Perhaps it's why Vampire Bloodlines has survived this long. Maybe I want to show others that video games based on PNP RPGs can be great without having to follow the actual rule set. Realistically, I just want to remind myself not to take the nerd rage too seriously. Looks like everyone is going home. The night's wrapping up, so here's a recap of what has happened so far. My name is Toothy McBloodsucker. I used to be a human like you until I took some fangs to the neck. I met a lady named Mary Sue Godmode at a shady bar, and I go home with her to a dark and dingy apartment for some unprotected role playing. Turns out that she's not a goth, but an actual vampire. She turns me into a vampire, but she didn't do the paperwork, and by that I mean she didn't bother to ask the white blonde guy in charge permission before turning me. That's a crime punishable by death. Fortunately, a white Hispanic guy intervenes, and the white blonde guy in charge spares my life, but not before getting rid of Mary Sue God mode. The white blonde guy then sends me on the first of many suicide missions in the greater Los Angeles area. My first stop is Santa Monica, where I get to meet the white Italian guy. In exchange, I get a free apartment. I have a very good feeling about this. What could possibly go wrong?
I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Alright, let's get the hell out of there.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then it just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods.
How about that? Ah, look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? Wait a second.
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
What happened in there?
Don't worry, kiddo, you'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a wasting. You want some help or what?
I don't have much time. Just give me the basics.
Youngsters these days. Well, your funeral, kiddo, but keep a couple things in mind before you go. Now, these lessons aren't just for your benefit, so listen up.
Okay.
First, the Masquerade. You're gonna be hearing a lot about this, so let me sum up real quick. Sure, you're a vampire. Great. Keep it to yourself, okay? It's easier that way, trust me. That's the Masquerade. Keeping vampire secrets secret. Easy, right? Easy peasy. Now, if you violate the Masquerade, if you run around spooking humans or whatever, you make things harder on all of us. Then all of us get pissed off and we come after you. And you end up like your cider there, staked and baked. Comprende, kiddo?
I'm listening.
Right on. Next, humanity. Being a vampire isn't the end of the road. You think life was hard? Just wait. Now you're half beast, half man, and it ain't quite an easy fit. You're gonna be fighting that beast for the rest of your days every time you give into it. Whenever you kill an innocent, you feed the beast a little more, and it grows a little stronger. After a while, the beast can take over and you'll go wild and have to be put down like a rabid dog. So, you know, fight it. Don't be a homicidal maniac. That'll help with the Masquerade, too. See how it all comes together? Ain't that nice?
Yeah.
Now, with all that said, you still have to keep your ass alive. For that, you're gonna have to feed. How's a little blood sound, kiddo? I imagine you're feeling that thirst right about now, huh? Get it where you can, however you can. Just remember the first two lessons. Don't let anyone else see you feeding. They'll flip out and cause you to break the Masquerade and cause some bigger, badder vampire to come stomp a mud hole in your ass. Also, drink deep, but don't drain them dry. See, that's giving in to the beast. You do that, you lose a grip on your humanity and you lose control. There we go again. It all fits together. Beautiful. Can you dig it?
I think so.
Now, ship off like a good little soldier. If you pull this off, come downtown to the last round and I'll tell you how jacked this whole situation is. Until then, good luck. Or maybe I should just say, nice knowing you, kiddo.
See ya. Okay, Jack didn't give me a set of lockpicks. In other mods, if you choose that option, it gives you a set of lockpicks. Anyway, I'm here, home sweet home, at a haven in Santa Monica, with a nicely filled fridge with fresh blood, a bathroom that I probably won't use, but has lots of vendor loot to sell for money, a TV, an old TV, and that's this. The message from Mercurio. My password is Sunrise, okay? And, ooh, here's a plot hook. Well, we won't be visiting that place until Act 2, when we get to downtown Los Angeles. We have money! Alright. Okay, let's log into our laptop and check our email. Sunrise. Okay. Spam email. Alright. Okay, crime pewter. Okay. We'll be visiting that place later on. Welcome to town. Come on over. Okay, it's from Mercurio. That's our contact here in town. We'll be heading there soon. Hmm?
The ship was spotted around midnight by fishermen who contacted the Coast Guard after their attempts to hail the ship proved futile.
Ooh, this one. This was it. It's a mysterious message. The game begins. Okay, let's turn off our TV.
as of yet as to the
How
whereabouts
do you
of the
turn this
crew,
off?
though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on
That's
this
actually
story.
foreshadowing events later on in the game.
Gelatinous
Okay, let's turn it off and head out. Oh, locked door. Should I pick it? Oh, I don't have any lock picks, so I can't do it. Newspaper, Carnival of Death. Yeah, that's a quest. Oh, the door. We got stuck at the door. That's one of the bugs with the Source 1 engine. If you move too fast, you can get stuck at the door. And if you keep trying moving through it, you'll keep getting stuck. There's nothing here. Let's move on. Here's the container here. That's our mailbox. Let's exit. Okay, let's get out of here.
You got some change, mister?
Hello? Here, it's not much, but I hope it helps.
That's very nice. Thank you.
We can't eat him. We're a Ventrue. Humanity gained. Wow. Just a few bucks, you gain a free point of humanity. That's amazing. All right. Slow walk there. That is totally not suspicious. Lots of blood on the ground. A guy walking up to an apartment. There's a crashed car here. Hello.
Yes. Is there something I can help you with?
What are you doing?
Waiting for that blasted tow truck I called an hour ago. I'd rather not wait another second in this part of town, this time of night. It's rather a dreadful place, don't you think? I should have listened to my mechanic. By German, he said.
I'm terribly sorry to trouble you. My wallet's been stolen and I need to take a cab. That's pure bullshit.
Here, take a few bucks. Think nothing of it. I wouldn't be surprised if in this neighborhood you were pickpocketed. Anyhow, good evening, and do be careful.
Thank you. The power of lying. I think we can eat this guy.
Damn tow truck.
Meet me in the alley. Ooh, mind control
Suddenly
powers.
to walk down that dark and foreboding alley over there. Care to join me?
I'll meet you there. I just used my mind control powers to get me a meal. Alright. Okay. Wait for this guy to walk to the end of the alley, and... What is that beggar doing there? Ah, come on, dude. Get away. Go away. If I feed on this rich guy in front of this beggar, I'll break the masquerade. I need to get rid of this guy.
Thanks, mister.
Thank you for leaving. Now, hurry up. Come on. Come on. Still there. Come on. Go, go, go. Right, he's sitting down. I don't think he can see us. Time to eat. Tax fares. Okay, I'm gonna collect some blood tax from you. Okay, let's stop right there. Stop just short of killing him so we don't lose humanity, and I guess it's time to go to that Mercurio guy. Check this part here. Hello.
Need something, pal?
It's okay, I was just looking for someone.
Oh man, wait! Say that again!
Okay, I'm looking for someone.
Oh man, you're a vampire, aren't you?
What? Vampire? What the hell are you smoking?
Oh, come on! Oh man, you're too! Don't bullshit me, man! Just come clean, you know? I mean, oh man! I ain't gonna tell no one. It's okay, man. I just wanna talk.
Alright then, let's talk.
Yeah! Oh man! I knew it! Oh jeez, I knew you were! I just could tell! Oh man, this is great! And I saw your teeth and I was like, damn! It was like I could
This guy's blowing the masquerade in the street.
Pleasure to meet you. Oh man!
Are you a vampire? How do you know all of this?
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampire
This guy's talking too loudly. If this were in the RPG, I'd probably be killing him or mind wiping him now. You said you're a
Well,
ghoul?
let
What
me
is that?
explain to me. Whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human
Vampire
gains a little
blood.
vampire power. Can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man. Then they're a ghoul and ooh, watch out.
Who was the vampire that made you a ghoul?
Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you just, well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man! Other than my master.
He's actually wearing a jacket with a cartoon vampire on the front.
That's awesome!
You
Man,
like being a
after the
ghoul?
first date to vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like, well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist.
So what are you doing around here?
Probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission from my master. Well, hey, it's been great talking to you, man. But I better be going. Oh man, you know, important stuff to do.
See you around. Oh man, secret mission. While we were talking, wow, there's like three people around here. We just breached the masquerade big time. Ah, it's a video game, doesn't count. Go in. Follow the trail of blood to our guy. Hello there.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
Are you Mercurio?
Yeah. You looking for the astrolite? I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. Oh, I think my eyes popped. What?
You want me to call an ambulance?
I got a record back east. I'm Heat Day. Don't touch that phone. No goddamn cops.
You look pretty bad. You sure?
No cops.
What happened to you?
I went. What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
It's a broken bottle. Now tell me what happened to you.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in LA. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? Four of these guys, they come out of nowhere. Chunky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kick in it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. Had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Vamp blood?
Right, you're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vamp.
I actually already know this, but I'm choosing these dialogue options so Toothy McBloodsucker will know about ghouling and the power of vampire blood. So where do I find the astrolite now?
Small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get it back?
Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
How do I get it back?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I wanna kill him.
Gonna use our mind control powers and the power of lying to get it back. Is there anything else I can do to help you?
Yeah, if you could... something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
I'll think about it.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
I'll think about it. Goodbye. Alright, let's go grab that thing he asked us to get.